Bobby, welcome back.
Welcome. It's good to be back.
I stopped the show with hugs. Is that okay? You a hugger or what? Give me a hug, man. Give some love. I always say this to you. You've come so far. You improved. I remember seeing you about a year ago, and I thought you were dope. You're awesome. And then I saw you perform at the Velvet Lounge a couple months ago, and I started seeing you going more and more and more. And you've been doing a lot, right?
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I've been, I've been going at it pretty good. You know, I've been practicing a lot, and I feel like the last few months I started to hone in a little bit. I guess would be the word. You know, yeah.
Hone into that mic, all right?
Yeah. No, I guess
we want to hear you.
You know, I put in a lot of effort, and you know, it's been a process. You know, just like anything. You know, it takes I sometimes it's to go like I've come a far way even as a musician. Like when I first started, like I was kind of troubled and but you just kept on trying.
Let's back up for a minute though, just for the viewers at home. Tell us a little bit what type of performer you are. Do you rap? What do you do?
I'm a rapper. You know, I can do a few different genres. You know, like reggae. I mean, I've been in a couple different types of bands, acoustic band. You know, but presently I'm doing like hip hop, reggae.
You love your Sublime. Yeah. You love Sublime.
I love Sublime. I got
a Sublime shirt. All right. Yeah, you always got a Sublime shirt on there. If I see any, I got to pick them up for you. All right.
Yeah. No,
very cool.
It's one of my biggest inspirations.
And you definitely channeled them. You definitely had that fun vibe when you were performing.
Man. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, that's that means a lot. You know?
You could tell you literally put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears. Is that what they say? Yeah, you put it all into your music.
Yeah, I try to leave it all out there. You know?
You do.
Yeah.
You do. You can tell. And what I really like about you too is when you're done performing up there, you're so approachable, down to earth. You're chill. You don't make a big deal about yourself. You're very humble.
Thanks,
but when
man.
people come up to you, and I work with a special needs population, and a lot of the individuals that I brought, and you happen to be performing those nights, they always say how friendly you are to go up to, and they know they can go and talk to you. So I really appreciate you being like that.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. You know, it's I mean, whether I just stay local or like go to the next level of music, like I'm not looking to become like some big.
Yeah.
I just want to be, when I'm on stage, and do my thing. But when I'm not on stage, I try to just relate with anyone. You know.
Yeah, that's the point. You got to be the same. Like we were talking about, like living the life, actually living it, not just talking and preaching it. But
try to be down to earth and just treat people with respect. You know.
Very cool. I know we were basically doing an interview before you came on. My friend Lori here, and then we're all asking him questions, but he's not questioned out yet. So tell us, what inspired you to, maybe perform. How old were you when you started, and what motivated you?
I guess I was like 18, 19. I'm like 36 now. You know.
Okay.
And I guess what happened was I was going to University of Colorado, and I went to a spoken word competition in Denver.
Very cool.
And my friend Kimmy at the time brought me there, and it triggered something in me. It triggered and I just started to write. Started to write. It's been a journey. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but that's where it started. It was kind of a tumultuous beginning. I wasn't in a good state of mind at the time, but since then I've always been a writer. And it's evolved. I've always written, no matter what I was going through. And little by little, it came to what it is today.
Well, I know a lot of your music, and we've recorded some of your great songs. Can you describe what does that main theme that you're talking about? What are those challenges that you really bring up a lot in your music?
I mean, I guess it's difficult to describe, but I guess I would say, fighting through my struggles, I am in recovery, so fighting to stay sober, a lot of my songs are like that, but it could be if you're not in recovery, it could be fighting through anything to get to the other side, to not let my my mental illness or alcoholism define me, to keep going forward. And it's been a lot of ups and downs, stuff happening in life, but the pen has always been my friend. It's always been right there for me. Wow. So it's.
Well, how do you describe, for those who don't perform or aren't up on a stage, how do you describe that feeling of being up there and just being able to share your art?
It's a little surreal, at times. I mean, I guess, especially when you came from where I came from, where low bottom, just I struggle with depression, overeating, alcoholism. So I came from a spot where I wasn't really capable of much for a few years, just to give you a little background. And to be on stage and just let it rip, is really, a dream come true for me. It's been, even if it's not at a major scale, but I appreciate, every show I get, every open mic, because it's pretty much a miracle to be standing here, so I try, but I'm human, I get, just like everybody, I'm not like floating, but I appreciate to have the opportunity to sing, it's just
we do have a cloud here, so it kind of looks like that.
It's
Dragon Ball Z thing over here. But I gotta say though, you're right, every day, no matter what you have going on, whether it's disability, addiction, or struggles, we all do a struggle. And the nice thing about your music is, even if it's somebody not going through addiction or recovery, people can relate to your music, man.
Yeah,
because it's coming from such a raw place.
Yeah, I try to do that, and that's my main, is to help anyone. Maybe it could. My goal would be a kid in high school on a late bus. I was envisioning in my head, and then just
we'll talk about that.
How I used to listen to music, and it just whatever I'm listening to, getting me through. That's, cause I'm sure there's plenty of kids or adults that listen to music. I still listen to music to get through. To keep you.
Yeah.
As a catalyst to get through what you're going through.
The day. I know we spoke when I was mentioning to you early on that I'm a motivational speaker, and we brought this idea of maybe doing a cool intro video, and I spoke to Dan about this. I would love to have a video where it's with you and somebody else, and it's a video that I would play before I go up and talk. Yeah. It kind of encapsulates and kind of goes over the theme that I'm going to be talking about, where it's overcoming challenges and diversity and becoming a stronger, better person from it, and that's
That'd
what
be
you've
awesome.
done.
Yeah. I'm proud of you for going for it. We've known each other a couple of years now, and it's good to see you doing this show. And
well, I remember when you were talking with the show, you were like, you said this is what keeps me going. This is the type of thing.
Yeah, it's really. I appreciate you having me on, and I'm happy to see Paul Vibes and
People's Podcast too.
People's Podcast going. It's awesome. That's really what it's all about. Motivational speaker, helping people. Helping the community,
Very cool. Do you have any upcoming talks, any of the local places, or are you kind of focusing on other things right now?
Yeah, I actually do, yeah. Yesterday, I'm playing November 23rd at the Velvet Lounge. It's a Saturday. And, I think it's a benefit show. I'm not exactly sure what the benefit is.
That's cool.
But I'm excited.
Supporting that cause, whatever it is.
There's a few local bands playing, and I'm excited to play, and cool. I got some new songs that I've been practicing, trying to get down,
Cool. You put it out there. I mean, you put stuff in the early stages, and I liked it about you. You're not afraid to, not be perfect all the time. And I think we live in a world where through Instagram and social media, we're always trying to be like perfect. And as we know, even those people who portray that, we all got stuff going on.
Yeah.
And what I like about you is you don't put on a fake face. Somebody bump into you like, yeah, I'm not doing the best today, but you're real. And I think that being honest and open about those things allow you to get help. Because if we put on that fake face all the time and we're always pretending that everything's perfect, people don't know that, we could use a friend.
Yeah.
And, I know that, we have a friend in you, and I'm sure anybody watching this, they can come up to you and, open
feel
arms.
free to come up, and if you see me at a show or you see me I'm always down, and I tend to be a little bit of a, I guess, shy, you would say, introverted a little bit. So, and especially just to get some of the stuff I've been through, I had a lot of paranoia for years. So just to have someone be straightforward with me is big, because it allows me to, not go back to that old mindset.
Cool. Cool. And so where could people find you through social media that they could follow you?
The main thing, if you're looking for my music, if you go on SoundCloud and you type in Common Fool, all my music's right there. I released 2 EPs this year.
And, awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Paul.
You performed some of those new ones the other day. Cool.
Yeah, and I have some new ones in the works, so hopefully at some point I want to maybe try to get some stuff on Spotify, iTunes.
Cool, man.
I'm a little bit technologically challenged.
No, don't worry. It takes a village.
I'm trying.
It takes a village.
People, I'm happy to be. There's a lot of good people on the Long Island music scene.
And we can get Dan, and we filmed what we did the other day, and he's working behind the scenes now, and we're going to be talking a lot about the different services we're going to be providing in here too. People who want to perform and just shoot maybe their poetry, their music. Yeah. We want to give people like you the opportunity where we can give you a high quality audio, video, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I really appreciate it. It's great to be, part of this. You know,
yeah, we appreciate you being part of the first episode ever.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Very cool, man.
Thank you.
Now, I don't mean to put you on the spot. You don't have to perform a whole song.
Yeah.
They got to buy tickets for that. No, I'm kidding. It's all free shows. Most of it, but soon, you never know, right? But could you perform or to just give us some lines of some of your music that you feel really strongly about that we can maybe talk about?
Just like a line. I'm trying to think which song. Well, I guess maybe it might be a good idea to use some of the songs that you might be able to see.
Yeah. What are some of the lines from that, though?
Like, I'm trying to think which. So, yeah, like, with one of the songs is called "The Devil's Request," you know, and it's about being in recovery, and it's just a day at a time. And when you're, for me, it's been, it's about the disease, alcoholism, coming after you, and being like, no, I'm standing up for myself, and like you said, it does take a village, and it's, and it's about like.
Can you say that line out there? Just so
it's called suicidal thought when all I did was take a breath, making me feel like I have nothing good left. People look at me like I got something to say. To be honest, I'm just glad I made it through the day.
Wow, I love that.
And it's just like it's a check for me, because being on stage, but the reality is like we see so many famous people that it could be Robin Williams or any of the people going, and they're on the top of the world. I'm not at that point, but I'm just saying like, you know what I mean? Like,
it looks like they have everything.
Yeah,
right?
and then the next day he's barely making it, and that's the reality. So there's little things that I do on a daily basis just to keep myself in check to not sure I get too high or low.
Yeah,
because
good.
But I guess that's a song I'm most passionate about. Because it means a lot to me. And especially
But one thing I spoke to you about this. As a speaker, one of the things I talk about is giving students the confidence and the ability to reach out to resources. I think a lot of young adults, they want to have the answers to everything. They want to be able to help all their friends.
Yeah,
they don't want to have to go to a counselor or talk to their parent. But I think you and I would agree that sometimes we need those professionals. We don't want young adults to be afraid to seek help.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm fortunate that I sought help, but I fought it for a while. And I and all I did was prolong the process. Added years onto the struggle. But it's tough. It's tough when you're young and you think, why can't I smoke weed or drink?
Everyone else is doing it. Why not?
Yeah, But at the time, I got hit with mental illness at a young age, so it was. But I'm just glad I found it when I did, and I'm, back on my feet. And to be, it means a lot to me just to work and
to be able to have the opportunity to share your music.
Yeah, to share my music. It's really. It means a lot to me,
While I'm sorry that you had to go through those things and you continue to work through them, I'm very thankful that you're here on this planet, on the show.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm really
man.
glad. I'm really glad that you have the ability to make a difference. And you made a difference in my life. You inspire me, and I hope to have you back on soon.
Thanks, man.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on, man.
You've helped me a lot too, man. It's always good to see your smiling face at shows, and I appreciate that.
Cool, man. Bring it in. We do hugs. We do a lot of hugs here.
There you go.
Peace out for the camera.
Peace.